So, would you take Cunha?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not even as a squad rotation?
Squad rotation.
I wasn't
Yeah, but I'm not
saying
spending
take it.
60 million for a squad rotation.
Okay, fine. I'm not saying his value. I'm just saying, would you take it?
As a squad rotation, yeah, but I'm not spending the money.
1,000%.
If I'm not spending the money, yeah, but
I've said
it comes
ignore his
down.
value. I didn't even know he was worth 60 mil.
Yeah, that's his release
I'm
clause.
not even talking about. I'm not talking about the player.
Yeah, the player is squad, yes, but it's not realistic on spending 60 mil for a squad rotation.
Ignore the money. I've just said that 3 times.
I can't ignore the money. It's irrelevant without saying what he's going to cost.
Just is he good enough to play for Liverpool?
As a squad player, yes.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Dub Sessions podcast, presented by me, James Double, aka LFC_J Dubs, and
You
my
got it.
brother.
Ben Double, aka Dubs LFC.
How have you been?
I've been alright up until about half an hour ago,
Why?
where I feel ill.
This is the Ben disclaimer, the classic. He's gonna sneeze and cough and
Yeah, like, I've been feeling fine, and then all of a sudden, last half an hour, can't breathe.
rubbish. Load of
Man
excuses.
flu, innit?
Trying to get out of the pod, but
Hey,
Still.
oh yes, can we please address? We are so sorry for last week.
oh yeah, right. Yeah, we can't just blanket over that. We did record a pod.
We did record a whole hour pod last week.
We had technical difficulties.
The
because
microphone wasn't working.
We're clearly very professional, but
We are still very professional considering we have 1,000 followers.
the microphone let all 1,000 of you down. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bit of a mixed week again. Save the pod as well. Difficult draw against Everton. Tough win.
Shouldn't have been.
A tough win against Wolves. Come out with 4
Shouldn't have
points. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, we should have got 6.
Yeah.
Correct.
Go for it.
No, because I'll get vexed. I was fuming last week. Absolutely livid. That is one of the worst referees. Are we just going straight in?
It's our first talking point. We might as well just start.
Let's just do it. Michael Oliver can fuck off.
Okay. End of pod.
Yeah, done.
Done.
That is one of the worst refereeing displays I have ever seen. It was shambles. I was getting pissed off with everything, every bad decision, every call. The one that tipped me over the edge was the Salah foul.
Right at the end.
Right at the end, and then they go and score on the Kanati, who's fouled anyway.
So obviously he's already on.
Oh, here we go. I'm fuming again. Why did we? Oh, I should have come on this week.
He's already on. He tried to get out because he was ill, but he's already on a rant. It's fine. We'll take a step back up, and we'll go on your rant in a minute. We'll do the
Calm down now.
do the pod in a structured manner. Why not?
Calm down now.
The only we came out of it 7 points clear.
Yeah.
The only team to have been at this stage and not won the league.
I don't want to hear any of that though.
Is Newcastle in 1992.
There is a stat that you'll like though.
I've heard all of the stats that I like, but carry on.
Yeah, the one about Leeds.
No.
Leeds hadn't won or been in the Prem for 16 years until the last time they did it, and they won the Championship. The year we won it.
There's loads.
Yeah.
There's loads of these going around. I can't remember the other one, but someone else said one at work, which was just right up my street. Well, quick summary of the pod before we dive into Ben's rant about the Everton game. We'll round off with yet another new game. We'll obviously have moment of the week. We didn't actually check if we had many responses from that. I do not know if we did.
I've started messaging, because a couple of the guys obviously can't message.
Yeah.
Can't reply to it. I've started messaging the group chat.
Nice, absolutely fine.
So I've got one from Felly and Footy.
Cool. We'll preview the upcoming games against Villa
Spoiler.
and Man City.
Footy wants to fight every Arsenal fan.
Nice. And we'll discuss both the recent games, and we'll start with Everton. So, to give a bit of structure behind the game,
Curtis Jones is a lad.
Before Ben goes on rants and just says random stuff for the whole entire pod. Everton did put up a fight as we expected them to. Ground out a draw in the end.
12-man Everton.
Very poor officiating.
12-man Everton.
So, talk about it. So, Michael Oliver giving fouls for the lightest of touches or even
the dive.
No touches.
The first goal wasn't a foul that they scored from.
Correct.
And then there was a couple like that. So Szoboszlai fouled, and DA when he got off injured didn't even touch him.
Yeah.
He kicked the ground.
People were saying loads of negative stuff about Szoboszlai, but
straight away. And then no. Oh, it's just
keep talking.
Yeah, and then Salah, one of the most blatant fouls you will see on the edge of the box, and just waved away. And it's not like he didn't have good view; he's right next to it.
Yeah.
and waved away, and they go down the other end, and
He
then
was like staring right at it, and then obviously Kanate actually getting fouled in their weak.
gets pushed out the way, and then
Um,
it's all just scripted bullshit.
Michael Oliver never really had control of that game, did he?
No.
Like from the start, you could tell he didn't.
Oh no, he didn't. That's what Burge said to him.
Yeah,
Burge said you didn't have control. I still want to know what Slot said.
yeah, that's not come out yet. It's still in their hearing, and he's not willing to say anything.
No.
But the fact that Michael Oliver couldn't control the game, and then it come down to a controversial, overplayed time because of an injury and some time
Both of their
wasting.
goals shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, because they what fouled or what?
Both fouls.
And then
So one wasn't a foul and one was a foul, but both going against us.
the main one. So we'll go on to the Salah one, the Salah foul, because the way I've worded it and phrased it in my head is that happens in the 92nd minute. Salah breaks away, they catch up, he gets fouled, like he gets swiped out. If he gets that foul there, takes about a minute to reset, take the free kick, potentially score from it. Is at that end, their end. There's a chance we could just run into the corner. There's a chance we can waste time in 1,000 ways legally and grind out the game. Instead, they get the ball, it turns over, goes down the other end. Obviously, quite a lot of time happened since then, but we do not get the
Can I say
opportunity
something
to
else as well?
stall the time.
So Spurs game,
Yeah.
Simicast didn't foul someone, got given as a foul. But no, other way around, wasn't it?
No, the first one.
No. The goal, wasn't it? So Bergwijn, whatever, fouled Simicast.
Yeah.
Simicast got injured, had to go off, and then he scored from that. The Everton players got treatment for running into each other.
Well, they should have gone off.
Didn't go off the pitch.
Yeah, so I never understand double jeopardy because technically that would be double jeopardy. Obviously, it's not red card.
Well, I don't know if they changed rules, but obviously, who was it that said in? I think it was John Terry said in an interview that was Jose Mourinho's tactic. He said if one of you goes down, both of you go down because you don't have to go off the pitch.
Oh, so that's why
to waste time.
So
but I don't know if they changed it because of that.
I doubt they would have. Like, it's such a niche thing.
There is a rule.
And obviously, they both collided heads. Like they both
because apparently
they both went down legitimately.
Yeah. But apparently Terry before said to like the ref, like he was like, "Oh, you both need to go off." And he's like, "No, we don't. Check the rules." And they check the rules. And he's like, "Oh no, you don't."
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just
coming back to Liverpool.
It's just frustrating.
Yeah, I get it, but coming back to Liverpool as well, we didn't play well.
We didn't.
Did we play the occasion?
I think we suffer from playing down to opponents at the moment. Last few weeks, we haven't really. Yeah, the only one obviously been Spurs. We smashed them, but other than that, I don't think we've really got out second gear in any of the games. But like, I say the same. I say that, but at the same time, like, we do dominate still. We are still in control of games. They'll get a few chances, like going on to the Wolves game, but we'll go in depth in a minute. Wolves scored from a bit of magic, and that was it. But everyone's saying, "Oh, we didn't deserve to win it." Like it was shit. It was a shit second half, yeah, but we were still in control. We didn't give away chances. We were still, as we've said, it might seem to everyone else that we're giving away all these chances, but they don't have clear chances to score.
But people will never understand that, I don't think.
Just like they didn't understand Shabala until now.
The difference is we've started to struggle to create chances ourselves. Clear cut. Yeah, like we didn't get a shot on target. Well, we're not going to go into Wolves just yet, but we didn't get a shot on target against Wolves.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Against Wolves in the second half. So that is a clear,
at the time
clear
we were
evidence
2-0.
Struggling to create a chance.
But then technically, Jota should have shot. He shouldn't have gone down.
Fine. Yeah.
He should have shot first time.
I'm not against that. That's fine.
And then, like, example for Salah in the Everton game, he would have had another one if he wasn't fouled there. Yeah. He would have taken that last man and had another shot.
Why haven't we created 3 or 4 more other chances? Like, why haven't Liverpool buried the Everton game? Some officiating will be stopping that, fine.
Yeah, 100%.
But
breaking play up before it gets to that point.
Fight.
Well, yeah.
Like, beyond that sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%. But, like,
and I'm not even against Liverpool. Like, we should have won because it was bad officiating and their goal shouldn't have stand. I completely get it.
Can't expect to score like 5 goals a game.
No, exactly.
We scored 2. Exactly. And that should have been enough that game.
Yeah.
Because neither of those hit their goal should have stood.
So we'll come to it though. Their goal shouldn't have stood because the foul was bad. Should we have done better with the actual free kick?
Oh yeah, 100%. There was a mistake from the free kick. Yeah. Like Kanate should have been more awake to that. Like it was a good free kick from them, but they shouldn't have had the free kick.
Yeah. Fine. So, and then again, what is it about Everton defenders that they suddenly learn how to volley a ball in the last minute of a
What
game.
is it about just defenders crushing us?
What, with a screamer or something?
With the scream of Company, I still remember that goal Company scored. It comes to him on the outside of the box like last day. We lost, didn't we?
Well,
Because of it.
Leicester.
It was against Leicester.
Yeah.
Outside the box. Why the fuck was Company shooting from there? Sorry, going off topic, but where did Company shoot from?
I think Samio Mane tweeted it. He's like, that Tarkowski is just Phil Jagielka from
Yeah,
Aliens, yeah,
literally.
because he just
They'll
scores
just
a
put
screamer
one
from
out.
like 30 yards
Yeah.
and gets a draw. It still was a draw in the
Still a
Goodison
draw.
derby.
Yeah.
It's one of the games you put on the fixture list of being okay to draw because of the occasion itself.
Yeah.
Like you want to win, we should win,
We should have won.
but
you
in the
take
same
it.
way as United.
You don't get reactionary like most of the fans do.
Yeah, well,
You don't say,
half
"Oh,
of our
we've already
fans.
lost the league." I'm like, "Oh, shut up."
No, half
I
of-
literally said, "Just get the shit off my feet."
that is just bait. I don't put any credit to those people anymore. I don't think they're actually real life people.
Like, they are real life people.
Yeah,
But
okay, we're not real life Liverpool fans. Like no actual Liverpool
well,
fan.
they don't.
We have lost the league when we're
Half
74
of
to
the
clear.
things on Twitter aren't even what those people tweet and believe.
Correct.
They just do it for the rage bait and
So
impressions.
on a positive swing of it, in the game, did anyone stand out and impress you?
What, Everton?
Yeah,
Um,
and not just Curtis Jones because the
Curtis Jones was a lad. I fucking love
We'll
him.
get onto that. Anyone impress you as a footballer?
Salah, always.
Always gets in with his golden assist.
To be fair, I can't really remember the performances of that game.
It's a little while. It's basically a week ago.
Because Wolves is fresh in my head.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a bit harder to think back to the performances for the whole game. I just remember moments.
Yeah. The only header that Pinati lost
was when he got pushed on.
was when he got pushed on. He had 100% record.
He's so dominant in the air. This is what I mean. Like, so going back to this, even if he isn't going to get clear contact, which he would have anyway, but if you argue, even a touch, even a glance would have changed the trajectory. It wouldn't have gone to him. Like, that is my argument for it. He has moved him. He has fouled him out of the way when he could even touch the ball when it goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be a clearance.
No.
He just has to touch the ball and it doesn't happen.
So we'll quickly go on to then the red cards post-match. So just to summarise it for anyone that hasn't managed to see it somehow.
I don't know how
Doucouré celebrating, goes over to the Liverpool away end and just jeers in their face essentially.
Yeah.
Curtis runs over,
squares up
to him and tells him what's what.
Surrounded by 3 other players there at the time.
Doesn't care.
3 on 1 at the time.
Scout King. And basically defends
the Scouts are in our
Liverpool
team.
fans. Both get sent off. Alongside this happening, Stock gets sent off for a handshake and
baying something,
which lip readers have said all he says is good game.
Sarcastically,
It cannot be that.
That's got to be something else.
There's obviously the videos of Pep Guardiola going around of him actually being sarcastic and really in your face. I have seen a video of him being really not aggressive because he's not aggressive. Slot, not aggressive, but like swearing and angry at a fourth official.
Yeah, the fourth official. I think he was saying it more at him.
Yeah.
So whether he's been sent off because of what he was saying to him by the time he got told over, he was over the mic.
Yeah,
that could be a thing.
Yeah, definitely could be. But that's still out for a hearing. He is not yet set to miss any games.
No.
Probably a high chance he misses City and potentially.
Currently, he's going on to Southampton. So obviously the hearing can't be conducted until.
All right.
So rumour is it'll be Southampton.
Potentially it's going to be 2.
Potentially, but
when is Southampton?
I don't know.
Like week after next, we're talking.
Yeah. So it'll be what?
Newcastle final.
Newcastle, yeah.
What after Newcastle? Oh, so
post. That's 3 games. Right, yeah.
So Newcastle is the last game before international break. So it'll be
after
April. Just great time for a run. We'll move on to Wolves though. I obviously didn't watch this. You did. Yeah. I was unavailable. Talk to me about it. I heard it.
First half was good. I thought we played all right first half. Just normal. Jota frustrated me at times. Obviously, penalties. He could have got that. The second penalty he could have got. He should have just shot.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get. Or like his touch should have been better. Like he had. I find it frustrating when players can shoot and they try and get the penalty instead.
Yeah. And someone like Jota, who is arguably our most clinical
Yeah,
finisher.
100%. The best part of the games for me was Endo and Kwanzaa coming on.
Yeah.
Endo, unreal. Kwanzaa, the last minute tackle as well in the box, sliding clearance. That was class. Other than that, they didn't have clear cut chances. They Cunha, the only goal that they got, Cunha outside the box. As I said, a bit of magic. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
great player.
We don't let off clear chances.
No.
And it takes something like that to happen for us.
And that doesn't happen multiple times a game usually.
No.
Sometimes it might, but
and it's just funny how Slot said in his pre-match presser or whatever, he was like, "This is what you don't get in the Dutch league. Like Cunha could play for any of the top 6 times in the Prem. In the Dutch league, no one starts for Ajax, Feyenoord, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's mad.
So that's what he's saying. Like, this is the difference in quality in the Prem. That
it's the most competitive league in the world.
Hence why Anthony is now balling. 3 games in 3 man of matches.
3 games, 3 man of matches, 4 goals.
I tell you what,
struggled to score for 200 odd games.
Yamal's tax for the Ballon d'Or has gone.
Yeah, right. Well,
it does not count.
That's not to disgrace previous winners or previous teams, even in that league. Just at the minute, the quality is.
I think that league, they need to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Like Barca or Madrid, if any of them want to win it, they need to win the Champions League because winning the league isn't enough.
Not for that reason.
No.
Unless they're against each other in both.
I did a tweet actually, so I looked at it, and I think the top 12 in the Prem would challenge for top 4 in the Liga. It helps that Spurs.
It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting.
Spurs is 12, but obviously there's Brentford, Brighton,
and
all that. Like Villa, they'd all challenge for top. Like if you put one of them, I'm not saying the whole 12 go over.
No,
you take one of those clubs, and they would challenge for top 4 in the Liga.
Yeah, probably would.
And then I said any of the top 6 in the Prem.
It's the only thing I will say.
Not big 6, top 6.
The only thing I will say is completely different game of football.
Yeah.
So 100%. There's a chance they don't because Spanish teams can figure out to beat an English team. But relative, the quality of our top 12 are competing for top 4 versus theirs.
Yeah.
1,000%. So I mentioned it earlier. We didn't manage to create a chance in the second half.
No.
What drove that? Wolves' quality? Inability?
Yeah, I don't know if it's decision making or no urgency. I suppose we were 2-0 up, weren't we?
Complacency a bit.
Bit of complacency. To be fair, Slot said it's the first time that we should have been 3-0 up. And Slot obviously the penalty, but he said, we had a goal ruled offside, didn't we? Yeah, Trent's pass and Salah. That was unreal, and I'm not sure if that was off or not.
It was off.
But Slot actually said that it's the most leggy he's seen this team in that second half, and he said mentally and physically, he says from having a third goal disallowed, all the penalty stuff, and then conceding, he said it was just it's the first time he's noticed it with this team.
It's like a momentum thing rather than an actual.
I don't think it helps. Obviously, it's going to happen, but Anfield being on edge when we concede one.
Well, this is it now. It's
going to happen.
There's been a lot of chat about the crowd in general and all the tourist stuff that's going 100%. On. But I have noticed it as well. Is unless if we're absolutely pumping Anfield,
or it's a big game,
big game. We show up all the time. Anfield goes.
This is the problem. The smaller games
edge of your seat, quiet. Concerned for in a good way, concerned for the players, if anything, but just not as gung ho as if it was Man City in the semi-final. It's like, okay, we're going to kill them.
Yeah.
When it's Wolves and it's edgy and they're looking leggy and the passes aren't hitting, everyone senses the vibe.
Yeah, 100%.
And that probably negatively feeds back onto the pitch as well. Yeah. So, would you take Cunha?
No.
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 Not even as a squad rotation.
Squad rotation. Yeah, but I'm not spending 60 million for a squad rotation.
Okay, fine. I'm not saying his value. I'm just saying, would you take it?
As a squad rotation, yeah, but I'm not spending the money. But I'm not spending the money. Yeah, but
I've said ignore his value. I didn't even know he was worth 60 million.
Yeah, that's his release clause.
I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about the player.
Yeah, the player is squad. Yes, but it's not realistic on spending 60 mil for a squad rotation.
Ignore the money. I've just said that 3 times.
I can't ignore the money. It's irrelevant without saying what he's going to cost.
Just is he good enough to play for Liverpool
as a squad player? Yes.
How
he would start?
No. Who would he rotate with? What is he? Is
striker.
False 9, is he?
Yeah. So he's
wouldn't start.
No.
You wouldn't put him over Nunes.
No.
Bear in mind, we've said he's got the quality to finish.
No.
I'm fine with a no, but you've got to back yourself.
Nunez is class. And any doubts can fuck off.
That's it.
No, I'm joking. Nunez has got stuff in his locker. I just think he needs confidence, and I think he does more pressing now than he did before. Don't know if Cunha would want to do all that pressing the whole time. Have you seen the links with
Wolves playing? Isn't it?
Have you seen the links with Firmino and Arsenal?
Yeah, I think it's.
It bet be fucking bollocks.
So I saw someone say you would go down as bad as like
No, it's not that bad. But
Owen and Coutinho
no,
with the names thrown.
no. So I wouldn't class him as a snake. I wouldn't hate him.
Like
It's football.
the amount
He would no longer be a legend in my eyes.
Weird. I don't understand it.
Going to a team that we're challenging for a title with.
Yeah,
No, I just can't. I just can't.
Like, it's weird because
I still love him when he played for Liverpool, but his status and what he achieved with our club is diminished by who he goes to. Because it's a rival team. We'll be challenging for the title next year with them against Firmino.
So
that for me is just no, I don't like it.
So think about
why is Agger your favourite player?
So
one of them.
Think about his side of it.
Yeah, no, I understand. But if he can go to Arsenal, he can go to others.
What if he can't? That's where I was going. What if no one wants him? Well, the Saudi team he's playing for haven't registered him for the cup. That means that not many people are after him. And if Arsenal come in with 400k a week,
it's fair enough. I don't disagree with it.
I'm like,
yeah, I understand it. I don't disagree with that move, but it's still for me it takes away from what he's done for us. In my opinion,
I don't know. It sits weird. I get it. I completely get it. It just sits weird. It's like
I understand why you do it. I don't blame him.
No matter what anyone does, their legacy can be undone by
going to a rival team,
trying to carry on playing football.
No, by going to a rival team.
Fine, but if that's your only option.
Yeah, well, same happened with Suarez. Same would have if he went to Arsenal. Same happened with Torres. I don't value him as high anymore because he went to thing.
I don't know, actually. Well, Torres is probably a great person to use because people now hold Torres in high regard again.
Yeah, he's quality, but I don't.
And they were challenging us at the time.
Yeah, but I still don't it takes away. If he didn't go to Chelsea, it'd be so. How much more love would he got?
Would you say he's a legend?
Huh? No. This is what I'm saying. It's hard to say someone's a legend when he has played for rival clubs. They've gone to rival clubs, interesting in my opinion.
Discourse, because I know loads of people, and probably the majority of people would agree with you. It's just because it's not happened.
There's a difference.
But because it's not happened, my vibe's probably
be a cult hero. Be a cult hero.
My cannot imagine it's not happened, so I can't imagine hating Bobby for it.
No.
Whereas most of the reaction I'm seeing is he's already a snake just because there's a rumor.
But as I said, I don't think anything against Lallana and Milner for going to Brighton and stuff. If he went to a lower team, it's just if they're challenging against us for the same trophy, it's just in my eyes, I'm just like that. Especially with Arsenal, state they're in at the moment, can't stand them.
But 2 years ago,
I think that's probably what it is as well.
2 years ago, 2 years ago, Brighton were challenging top four with us.
Yeah,
and that's when Lallana and Milner went there. So
yeah, but
challenging for the same thing, and it's the same team.
No, but as I just said, Arsenal right now, I can't stand any of them. Any of their fan base.
And that's probably what half the fuel is. But
yeah, 100%. They're fucking dickheads.
It's just I couldn't see. I don't know. At the minute, I cannot feel that way about Bobby because he's Bobby.
Yeah. And
when it happens, maybe if he scores a 90th minute winner to give them the league, maybe. What if he goes there and scores 3 in goals and gives us the win?
Well, he's not good.
Why not? He's looking the wrong way. Do you see the habit of not creating chances going to continue?
No.
From Wolves?
No.
You think there's going to be a solution? Can teams just start playing us like Wolves do?
No. I think we're fine. It's just a slump. It happens. It's a game of football. I don't doubt our ability. I don't doubt Slot's ability. It's fucking football.
Did Trent go injured? Who got injured? Someone got injured. I thought someone went off injured.
No, Kanate got subbed because he was on the line.
Yeah. Which everyone's raging about that as well.
That's stupid because he hadn't been booked at that time.
Yeah. We might as well talk about that controversial point. So people will say the argument is now whether it's 2 incidents or 1 incident. Is kicking the ball away a separate incident from the challenge? And my understanding is it's not, because he is not delaying the restart because he hasn't yet got booked.
100%.
So like that,
He doesn't know he's getting booked.
that makes it the same.
Either way, like so, if he's not booked for the first one, then he gets a booking for the second one.
Correct.
Because he is delaying the restart.
Yeah.
If he's getting booked, he's not delaying the restart because he's getting a booking, so they need to wait for the booking.
Yeah. That was my understanding. People are arguing against it. I've seen ex-refs say it should be 2 incidents. But I'm like, don't get it. Don't agree with it. The other thing, to swing it into a positive once again, those are exactly the type of games that you have to win the league.
100%, that's what I'm saying. And like,
not creating a chance at home against 17th in the league in the second half and winning that game 2-1. Yeah, if you're playing shit, and you win a game of football, you're.
But then, just like Arsenal, they had 0.5 xG against Leicester, 19th in the league.
Obviously, they end up winning
until the 80th, comfortably 2-0.
It's comfortable by the end.
By the end,
yeah. Well, when they scored the 80th minute one, you knew they were.
Oh, they were done. Yeah. That's Leicester's head, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But the fact they took 80 minutes to score against Leicester, who struggled against everyone.
Is it they will falter if they do not sort out their issue? Because
they can't come. All their players are injured.
That's what I mean.
They're fucked.
If they have returned to their strength of defending from last year. They've got their defence back, because at the start of the season their defence was shit, and they'll blame injuries. It wasn't injuries because it's basically the same back line, but like they were using Skelly as a scapegoat.
But then at the same time, they've got good defence, but at the same time, when like we've said before, like when they score and go ahead, they just sit against the bigger teams, and defend. So they've got to be good at defence.
Yeah, and like you can praise them for being good at defending.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything else. But they were rubbish at defending at the start for the first half of the season. They've recovered that at a point where they're probably going to need to lean really heavily on that. Yeah. And having said that, Leicester should have scored twice. One of them was like,
I've seen that
blatantly, even though everyone gave Skelly the praise, which it was great defending, the striker should still get there. It's just a toe around his foot. He should be blocking the clearance, basically. But yeah, they don't have the attacking ability, so it'll be really interesting if they can run through any of the bigger teams when they face them. Although I've heard
they've got quite a few difficult games. They were laughing at us.
Rumours that Saka's coming back in March.
You think you can rush him back all he wants, and then he'll go again.
Overplay.
Like, what is the point in doing that?
And then you probably injure Nwaneri when he's young as well. I'll give him his fouls as well. Nwaneri looks solid, but don't do with Saka.
Nwaneri looks solid. What happened to Mainu last year?
Yeah.
Mainu was United's best player.
I would put big asterisks on any United player that is put through the ranks and put as the pedestal, just because it's a completely different culture.
No, it's not at the moment in football. Like, how many games? No.
Every year,
the youngsters that are coming up, 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like, mainly. But it wasn't just United, it was everyone was praising him. And fair enough, he's a baller, but they ran him into the ground and played him.
English media, right?
Yeah, but exactly the same is going to happen with Ranieri.
I'm just saying,
he's played as
the
well.
United culture is different than the Arsenal culture.
Okay. But you don't get my point. You're not even listening to my point.
What are you saying? You're saying that Ranieri's getting bigged up because he's young, 18, he's having a good season.
100%.
He's getting boosted. And then look at what happened to Mainu. Mainu dropped off this year.
So the same thing can happen next year.
He's not even going to play. I'm saying it doesn't happen with other teams. It happens all the time at United.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
That's my difference.
Yeah, but
I don't think there will be a drop-off with Ranieri like that.
Well, he's not going to play as much anyway, is he? So Saka's there.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think the drop-off is the same we've seen with Mainu, where he's now scapegoated, or he was scapegoated for a while of not being as good.
Colwell. Chelsea.
I would never have said he was the next best thing.
Everyone was raving about him last year.
Yeah, but everyone was raving about loads of people. It's different.
It happens, doesn't it?
I don't know, because the levels. I think Colwell's like a good English centre-back. Nwaneri is like a promising youngster winger.
It's just too early for me. Yes, he's got the potential. Again, it comes down to potential.
Yeah, exactly. You can say they're good, though. You don't have to say...
No, I'm saying he's good. I'm not saying he's not good, but he is good. He looks good. But
you can say a player's good. It's not like a bad thing, is it? It's just...
He's playing well at the moment.
Yeah.
With no fear. That's what a lot of players are like. Doak for us.
That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. He's got it all in the bag at the minute. And I'm saying he's a good player.
Yeah.
He looks solid. If he gets an injury and it ruins it. If he goes on a run of form and that kills his confidence, and then he can't bounce from it.
Anything can happen. That's
Exactly.
what
So that's fine. But he's still a good player.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Villa preview. So we're recording this on Tuesday. It's got Villa tomorrow night. We have had joy recently, touch wood, against Villa.
I'm hoping they just give us the win.
Why would they give us the win?
Emery doesn't like Arsenal.
Does he not? I feel like he might hate us as well somehow.
I think I've seen Arsenal have only picked up 4 points in the last 5 games against Villa or something stupid like that. They're like their bogey team.
Yeah, again, they do they?
Don't think so.
I don't think they do. I think they played them twice. I think they've won both this year as well. Well, they can't have the stat actually. Maybe they've literally drawn and won this year.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they lost both last year. I think, yeah, they did the double over from last year. So we've had joy recently. My fear coming into a Villa game was always Duran off the bench. I'm so happy he's not there.
Yeah, this is true actually. But at the same time, so like obviously Arsenal could really do with a striker right now. But if Watkins scores against us and makes us lose a game, is it not benefiting them more than him being at Arsenal?
Yeah, true. They should not take him. Imagine if they took him and then they were like, well, who's going to score?
Yeah, literally.
Although, if Rashford turns
I forgot about Rashford.
If Rashford turns up and becomes like prime Rashford,
he's gonna against us as well.
It's probably worth a bet.
He's gonna fucking.
It's probably worth.
It's gonna be the best game of his fucking career right now, isn't it?
It probably would. His free kick was alright.
Oh fuck! We're still dicking him.
Other than Watkins, Rashford, who else are their threats at the minute? You got Rodgers, who is solid.
Rodgers is alright.
He's good on the ball. Good transition. Don't think he'll be a match for Gravenberch. I think we shut him up last time.
I think the midfield will dominate midfield. I think
I think that's the key though. If we dominate the midfield battle, we win.
Yeah.
My intriguing thing is ahead of the game. I think it was in October when we played them. Don't judge me if I got the date wrong. Slot was like they were basically asking me like, "How are you going to know how to beat Unai Emery? Like, what do you think he's going to set up like?" And he literally said the phrase, Unai Emery has not changed the way he's played football for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, he sets up in exactly the same way every time. Yeah, there'll be a variation here or there, but the second you know which player's there, you know which variations he's playing, and that's his game. I'm like, Unai Emery's definitely going to do
2-3-5.
Yeah. He's literally just going to throw the rule book out. I got Rashford now. He's got some United blood in him. Although, I don't know how much that will course for his veins, given all the controversy.
No, I think it will.
But he can now do something different because it's a different caliber of player. Rashford probably automatically is their biggest player.
Yeah.
Like, even if he's not in form, he probably has the highest ceiling at the minute. You could argue Watkins in there and Rodgers probably.
Watkins is what, 29?
Rodgers is the like 22, isn't he?
Yeah,
Tielemans is good, but again, not as dynamic.
There's an argument that Rashford basically hit his ceiling. Is he going to get better?
No, he don't. He definitely won't get better.
No.
But he could return
to his purple patch.
Yeah, get there-ish. So now he's got someone of that caliber. It reminds me of like when Coutinho went there.
It was just dead.
Yeah, even then, but it's kind of similar.
Yeah, similar, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting how he's utilised. But then in the same point, we played Rashford so many times.
Trent has, yeah.
We probably can also shut him up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Depends how much confidence he has.
I just think, as we've said, I think it's one in that midfield three, and I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. Not aware of them having loads of injuries. I tried to check their lineup just before this game.
Oh, there was someone that got injured, I think.
So they've recently played Martinez, Kamara, Digne, Dizazi, Garcia, McGinn, Tielemans. Marlon's their new player, which is really good. Rodgers, Jacob Ramsey, and Watkins.
Did Rashford
came off the bench. Asensio's the other one, who's good.
So
they have got quite a lot of pace off the bench there, haven't they?
Okay, they've got quite a few players now.
Yeah. Quite a lot to think about.
That midfield three is when we win it.
Yeah, we have to.
We will. That's why I'm confident.
It was Asensio from Real Madrid. Mm-hmm. You could just see him also.
Yeah. And who else was it?
I don't know.
Mings doesn't really like us, does he? I don't think.
Mings is already scoring.
Digne used to play for Everton.
Yeah, it's starting to build a game of Liverpool haters, but it's fine.
Dizazi didn't really like us when we played.
Dizazi, I'm rated as well. So I was surprised to see him there. He's
rate him.
Dizazi won't do much against us because we don't have like a Virgil van Dijk in striker, I guess.
Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland. Yeah, thank you. We don't have a bully up front. We have Nibble. He
I
plays.
just hope we
He
don't
plays
play
well in
Diaz.
defence. We will. We might play Nunes actually because you've got to think about City on the weekend, and I think we play a Diaz against City.
But I don't want Diaz in that. We played better without him.
Gakpo fit. I don't know. Did he? You watched the game?
No, Gakpo's not fit. He's not.
He's not fit, so
No.
Diaz is playing.
Yeah, well, Diaz left. That's what I mean. I don't want him in false nine again. That's what I'm saying. Like he even proved the other weekend. Like
Apparently, there's a PGA Ion Diver Jota issued. That's fun news to look up. Right, go on then. What's your lineup? We might as well if we're talking about it. Ali, if he's fit.
probably about the same.
So what was it? Because I didn't watch it again.
Like Ali, Trent, Canate, Verge.
Simi or Robbo, which one played?
Robbo played.
You play Simi now and Robbo at the end. Savinho.
That experience at the Etihad.
Yeah, fair. So you play Simi now.
It's just keeping level head. Yeah, you might get rinsed, but
Simi probably better against a Marlon and a Rashford potentially.
So I'd say Simi.
Simi.
Midfield free.
Midfield free speaks for yourself. Salah.
I'll go Nunes. I'll go Nunes.
I think it's gone that way now. If Gakpo's injured, you get Nunes and
Diaz.
I think that is the three.
But I see Jota starting against City. It's the same.
It's interesting because, I agree, but I think Jota's more of an impact when it's a massive game like it.
Oh, 100%.
The amount of times he's come on against City, Arsenal, whoever, you know,
100%.
Come on, he's just Spurs. Jota's on, Jota scores, done. Gets injured, but he'll do one or the other. Go ahead. Villa score prediction. What is yours?
3-1.
3-1. I see it being tight.
I see Rashford again.
I see it being really tight again. I'm going to go for a 4-3. I think a lot of goals. I think it will cause the media to question. I think it will cause the media to question our defence at the minute, but we'll have the resolution of not creating a chance in the second half against Wolves by scoring 4 goals.
City are playing Madrid at the same time.
That's exciting. That should benefit us if that goes all the way.
Wait, are they away?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
away. They got to travel.
Away, Bernabeu, 1-0 down, effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have to play it. They have to try and win that because it's arguably their main competition.
Hope for a 1-0 extra time.
Yeah. You hope 1-0 extra time, many injuries.
We don't hope for injuries.
Not life-ending, but, season-ending, sure. I'm joking about that. We'll move on to that exact topic. City at the weekend. Nice segue there, Ben. Will this be very hard?
Yes. This will be the best game that City play all year.
Do you think?
100%. Pep hates us. He loves us, but hates us.
Yeah, it is a love-hate with Pep.
Like, he wants to beat us more than anyone.
I think this will be his game.
Yeah.
I think the Arsenal one, he was like, fine, whatever. This one is like,
I think
you will be put.
When we beat him before, I think he just accepted a different form.
Yeah.
He at that time he was like, oh fucking, let's go and shit. Right now he's like, I need to prove I'm a good manager.
I'm convinced that
I need to prove I'm better than Slot. I don't want to be locked up in the penitentiary anymore.
Tough. I'm convinced that for the second half of that dip of form, because they carried on for a little while.
Yeah, they did.
He wasn't prepping for any games. He was just making sure he could beat Slot when it came back around. They're like, Pep, do you not think we should think about the game at the weekend?
I can.
No, Slot.
I can.
Pep, it's been 2 months. I don't care.
It's like Slot with Forest.
Marmoush, we'll talk about him.
The Egyptian prince, not king.
Yeah.
But I know saying
King slander out. King. He's got another 7 or 8 years to stay at this peak for the whole season to get anywhere near the word king.
All he's done is score fucking hat trick.
What's that?
All he did was score a hat trick.
And I will do this because I rate him a lot.
I rate him. It doesn't mean I don't.
Has looked insane in every game he's been in.
He's a good player.
He looks quality.
He'll never be the king.
That's fine. I don't mind that.
He'll never be the king.
I want to know how he feels about Salah.
Has he ran for president election in Egypt? No.
Has Salah?
People were voting for him when he didn't put himself forward.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Does he have a good relationship with Salah? Do
Yeah,
you
of
even
course
know?
he does. Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah,
do.
100%.
Fair. I'll be really intrigued as to.
Like Salah would want him to succeed,
Yeah,
just not against him.
yeah.
Like it's the
You know
same
what
with
sort?
England, isn't it? Like
They play on the same wing, don't they? As in,
I thought he was more of
sorry,
a 9.
same wing, but he's
Is
left
he
wing.
like a centre forward?
He's left wing. Salah's right wing, so they play on the same
Sorry,
side. That's what I meant. Yeah. So Salah will be running back and tackling him, getting the ball, running to the other end and scoring.
that probably helps.
Yeah.
Probably helps. To be fair, are we in the best position to counter Mamish? Salah knows his game better than anyone else in the Prem,
Potentially.
and playing against him down that side, so he knows he moves. Seen him train, he can tell Trent is little. Obviously, Slot's gonna know all anyway,
Yeah.
but there'll be little tells that Slot might not pick up.
And go back to the Arsenal game, and I think even the City game, City have the ability to capitulate,
Oh,
even if they're winning 3-0.
if we get a goal in the first 5-10,
Yeah. Well, I think we also need more than that, though.
well,
Especially.
we need more than one goal, 100%. But
No, I
I'm
mean,
saying
as in, like, I think until we're 4-0 up.
the difference is like with Liverpool City, that ground will actually be allowed. It's the loudest it is every year against us because we're the biggest club in the world and they want to beat us.
Correct. Well, we're the most informed club.
We are the best
Maybe
team
not
in the world.
anymore, but we are the best team in the world. We are. I've raised it here. The big one defensively for them, because I think they've largely got their defenders back. Got pretty much all of their centre backs back. I think Kanji's injured again
I'm a
now.
keeper. If they're playing keeper.
And okay. The keeper's the one, because Edison's been playing. Edison is shit now. And that's not even bait. That's not even bait. No, but he's been fine. He's been a good enough shot stopper, and his output has been why he's City's keeper and why he's even in Ali's conversation.
But like,
did you see the Real Madrid game?
Is the only reason he's been in these conversations because they haven't had to defend much because people never used to attack him.
True. No, exactly that. And
he had Rodri. And
did you see the Real Madrid game?
No. Oh, actually, no, I did.
He calls his first goal.
Yeah.
He got dropped after, did he?
Oh no! This is the one earlier in the year then.
Yeah, he got dropped earlier in the year as well.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the way he calls the goals.
Oh, the City Madrid game. He passes it to Vinny, who passes it to someone and scores. Not quite that bad because he does try and clear it, but he clears it to a front three of Madrid.
And Karius did have concussion.
And then he, I think, makes a mistake for their equaliser as he rushes Vinny.
Oh no, I've seen that one. Yeah.
And I'm like,
what are you doing rushing Vinny?
Ali does not rush that far out, and he doesn't leave Bellingham sprinting past him.
Any against him from that when he rushed out to Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so many people do. But
I've never rated him.
They do not have a keeper now.
I've rated him as
Ortega's fine.
Keeper. Yeah, but
Ortega's the opposite. Ortega is more able to stop a shot.
In my opinion, none of them are top 4 keepers, though.
No, that's not.
Like, none of them are Champions League keepers.
If Edison is defended more, he can be a top 4 team keeper.
I think it helps.
But I'm still taking Raya.
Kelleher.
Well, obviously Kelleher.
Jarvis
is probably a stretch right now. But he's got 100% win rate. He's got 100% clean sheet rate as well. 100% save rate.
Mamadashvili.
I'll take it every day. I'm more thinking actual Prem though. I mean, it's really interesting. You do not take Sanchez either. Chelsea shit. City shit.
Onana shit. But Martinez.
Martinez you do take.
Vicaria
is good.
Plus fucking the backup keeper as well.
Flecken I'll take Flecken above all.
Yeah.
Much all of those.
Kepa's had alright years, to be fair.
He's never been bad.
Sal's has been good.
Sal's has
been good this year.
I feel like I'm missing top 16, but I can't. Don't think I have.
As in top 16 big club or top 16? Yeah. So it's Chelsea is Sanchez, us, Arsenal is Raya, Spurs and United.
Yeah, and see which is who we're talking about. Yeah, crazy. Where are their threats though? Because this is the interesting. Obviously Mamouche. Obviously Haaland if he gets served. Savinho starting to get his output. Savinho, if anyone's been listening since the start of the season, Savinho was my player to watch. Who I still stand by in terms of quality.
Jinx us now? Is he going to bag like a hat trick?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's the player to watch. Maybe my foresight was you need to watch the Liverpool against City game in February and then you see what's going on. De Bruyne, moments of brilliance, but not himself.
His legs aren't there anymore, so
Silva,
he can still pass the ball, but I think he's not as dominant in the game.
Silva tactically fine, but inability to run anymore. They're struggling otherwise, I think.
They got that new player. Who's that new midfielder they got?
Rodriguez?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen him yet. That's the other player we'll give credit to is Kovacic. He wasn't there when we played them last.
Yeah.
He will be a difference maker this time.
I still think we would.
Well, we'll go on to it then. We'll start with the score before the lineup.
6-0.
Yeah. If it's 6-0, I will. What's good enough but bad enough? What's good enough but bad enough? I will do an ice bucket challenge. Is that not even that bad? I'll do an ice bucket challenge and then you can smash me in the face with like a pie or something if we win 6-0. Is that worth it?
Oh, my eyebrows.
Yeah, fine. I'll take it. Do it at Mum's house, the door in the garden. Yeah.
Wait.
So what's your actual...
Are you going to be in Mexico?
Yeah.
You're going to have to film it in Mexico.
They'll be up for that. You're right. It's warmer there. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
6-0. What's your actual guess?
4-2.
4-2. I am going to rinse and repeat. We're going to beat them 3-0. I think it's going to be exactly the same. I think everyone's going to hype it, and it's going to be the exact same as whenever we played them in October.
I see them getting a couple of dodgy goals. Not good goals. They could even get a penalty.
I think Ali saves it. I think Ali literally goes, that Brazilian fraud over there.
Then, who is it that got announced as a ref for the weekend? He's from Manchester.
Shock. Kavanagh? Tierney?
Taylor. Andy Taylor, I think.
Taylor? Didn't he make loads of howlers? To be fair, is Taylor the one I don't actually mind because he's so shit that... I think he is.
Because he's so shit, what?
Yeah. He is so bad, he doesn't cheat. Genuinely, whenever we've had Anthony Taylor, I've rarely had an issue because he's so bad that he's bad for both teams. So it's not like a bias. He's just shit. And that's almost better than the refs that can referee a game and choose not to.
Like all of it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
think it's more frustrating with Mike Oliver because he's meant to be the best one. He's meant to be the best.
He's meant to be the creme de la creme of refs. And he is the shit de la shit.
Corrupt.
Yes. Saudi money in your pocket.
Literally. How? That's still, looking back, he's the one that went to fucking Saudi and been paid by the people that own City to rep over there.
It's crazy.
How that was even allowed for starters.
The other thing I do like, though, is, and I don't know how far out it is, I don't know any details, I don't know geography. The one thing I always say is, we always say these are Manchester refs, and then they're from one town that's like an hour and a half away, that's in the Manchester area. And everyone's like, it's Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester.
But he's still from Manchester area. So if you're from Manchester area, you're probably going to support a Manchester-based club.
100%.
Yeah. So it still counts, but I'm always like,
because there's
same as us
who's
saying
the one that's
excellent.
not allowed to ref on our games? There's someone from Liverpool. I think they support Everton.
Yeah, it's the one that ref Arsenal.
Yeah.
Who was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not allowed.
Who was a solid ref and was absolutely fine.
He's not allowed to ref us because of Everton.
Crazy. I mean, kind of good.
But I'd rather that. I'd rather him say he is a fucking United fan and never ref our games.
And people can support their local clubs and everything and get it. It's fine.
Yeah, 100%.
You cannot tell me you don't have an affiliation to a Premier League club if you love the sport.
100%.
And that's not saying you support them. Just an affiliation. Just
I like it. Like example.
Dortmund.
I like Dortmund.
Munich. Got there first.
I like
Barcelona over Madrid.
Yeah, Barcelona over Madrid. 100%.
Yeah. Probably Milan over anyone.
Milan, AC, 100%. I don't really give a shit about the French league. I'm not really fussed. I would have gone to Lille, but no.
Yeah.
Lyon?
Nah, Lille. I like Lille.
Lille.
Yeah. That's mad that it is a Manchester-based referee, but we'll see how it does. There can't be that corrupt.
I love how we get off
that many times running. Well, we're still in the City game, technically.
I want a pizza.
What? Italy, AC Milan.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm hungry for a pizza.
What's your lineup then? Pepperoni, cheese.
Garlic and herb. Oh, did you see the Domino's tweet?
No
They said about bringing back bottles of the garlic and herb sauce,
bottles.
as in like the sauce bottles. They said bringing it back. They said it needs 10k likes. And I retweeted. Well, I retweeted it to try and get more likes because I really want it. And I replied to it saying, "Yes, don't gatekeep this from me. I need to bulk with Homer in bed. Hello, Domino's."
It's mad how many calories are in sauce. That should be illegal. But what's your lineup
More
for
the
the
better.
football? For the football, Ali,
Alisson,
Trent,
Trent.
yeah, Bradley,
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
yeah.
No, Trent, 100%.
Yeah.
Trent, 100%.
Virgil,
Yeah, 100%.
Robbo.
100%.
So we're moving then. We're changing from Silly.
Yeah, Semi's Villa.
Yeah,
Robbo.
midfield three, front three. Gakpo might be back.
I'll go Gakpo Jota.
If Gakpo's back,
Mm-hmm.
and then you bring on Nunes Diaz, Chiesa.
Chiesa needs minutes.
I don't think we actually gave them enough credit for the Wolves review.
Waturo Endo.
He is Japanese.
Endo.
He wears number 3.
Endo.
And he's gonna
Win the league. Sorry, it got to 350k though.
Do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think people think it's me in the video. I'm just going to let them think.
Mate, that's exactly what you sound like. But again, to roll back, because I don't think we actually did. You tried, but I don't think we gave them enough flowers.
Who?
Endo and Quansah.
Unreal.
Like, insane.
Unreal.
Endo, every Endo cameo, he plays as if he's like prime.
Actually, someone.
Every midfielder ever made.
Someone actually replied to my tweet about the Endo song.
Yeah.
And he said the Japanese call him Ben. Ben? That's me.
That's you.
I'm trying to find one, trying to delay by talking. No?
Yeah, everyone could tell, don't worry.
Yeah. Ibushigin. So Japanese call people like him Ibushigin. It is like aged like silver or aged silver. So he is like aged silver, not flashy, but reliable and valuable. So in fact, Ibushigin. Endo
I feel like
Ibushigin.
you're absolutely butchering it. I found it. I've got it.
Oh.
Ibushigen.
Ibu!
Ibu 2.0. Yeah, like every cameo he's had, every time he's played, he has been solid. Like more than solid.
Yeah, 100%.
Just incredible. And Quansah, good to get his feet back.
Did you see Gomez needs surgery?
Yeah, he's out in the season.
No, he might be back by the end of the season.
Potentially Liverpool career done.
It could be.
I think it is.
Could be.
Happy with that?
Or we keep him and send Kwanzaa on loan next year. I'd rather that. And then buy another centre back.
Yeah.
And then Gomez goes the next year. We got Kwanzaa and then someone else. Hoisin sauce. For 50 mil.
If Gomez comes
back
from
pancakes.
Injury,
I'm feeling hungry.
If Gomez comes back from injury, he potentially gets sold. If he comes back and is sellable.
He needs to score first.
Yeah, we hope. We'll move on. Final new game. 20 questions.
Oh, ready, steady, go.
You've got 20 questions. Yes or no's. I'll have a football person related in my mind.
And do you have one ready? Oh, great. So he's thinking one on the spot.
Done. It doesn't really matter.
Is that Endo?
No, it's not Endo.
Is that a question gone?
That would have been really funny. Yes, that was a question gone.
Fuck.
We've got 19 left.
Did he play for Liverpool?
Yes.
Is he currently playing for Liverpool?
No.
Has he played for any team in Spain?
I'm going to say no. I might have to figure that out.
Has he won the league?
No.
Has he won the Champions League?
Yes.
Has he won the Champions League with Liverpool?
Yes.
Is he Spanish? Oh, no.
No.
Is he German?
No.
Is he French?
No. You are on 10. You've really just got to go through the country.
Is he a striker?
He is not a striker. 9.
Is he a midfielder?
He is not a midfielder. 8. Was one of your questions, did he play for anywhere in Spain?
Yeah. Did you lead me down? What if I guess straight away?
No, he didn't.
Damn it. So that means is he a defender?
He is a defender. Well done. By deduction. He's only a defender or goalie left, or manager, or kitman, or anything.
He hasn't played in
7
Spain.
questions left.
So,
This is a really bad format for podcasting if you're going to take ages
to
to.
play for Norway.
Sure.
Research.
It is Ron on research. You had 6. A little hint to my moment of the week.
Did you see that?
We'll get there. What do you mean, did I see it if I'm doing it? What do you mean? Hey, this thing you're talking about, did you see it? No, mate.
I'm hungry. I'm just thinking about pizza.
Right, well, we're gonna end with moment of the week now because he's delusional right now. Moment of the week. There are none on Twitter. So
There are on Twitter.
your messages. Go.
So, Felly said, Endo's 20-minute cameo.
Perfect, Felly. Well done.
Footy said, unbearable Arsenal fans.
That's his moment of the week.
Yeah. Because it's hilarious. How
Okay.
unbearable like they are and how they've lost their heads.
It's bad.
And also, have you seen that awful half and half shirt that they've released?
No?
Liverpool. They've lit on their store for 30 quid. It's just a normal t-shirt.
Yeah.
Liverpool one side, Newcastle. It's like a half and half League Cup shirt
What, Liverpool have officially released it?
on their official store.
That's not very tasty.
No, it is not at all. But he said that. He said that's his moment of the week as well. Because again, hilarious.
2 negative moment of the weeks there from Footy, but I'll take it.
I think
from a hilarious point of view.
Yeah, I think that's it. He's laughing at them instead.
He's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Go on, what's yours?
Oh, it's probably say the Endo and Konza cameo.
Yeah.
I was say that Konza Inception.
You're gonna disgrace Curtis's.
Oh, and the fight actually, yes. Curtis Jones, I love you.
There you go. I was waiting for that to be his, so I maybe didn't say it, but
I felt ready for a fight. I'm not gonna lie.
I know you would have. You definitely would have.
Did we watch it together? Did we watch it together?
No,
When was it?
I was in bed
Ah,
because
yeah.
I turned it off on the whistle. Came down to
Yeah, no, I told you about.
Came down to
I was like,
came down
I'm
to
really
let the
punchable.
dog. Came down to let the dog out, and came back to my phone, and there had been 3 red cards. I was like,
Wait, what?
the game had finished. What do you mean? Mine is as referenced. The first goal. Yeah. The first goal scored in the new Everton Stadium was scored by a Wigan youngster who is actually Scouse.
A Liverpool fan.
And held up the big 6 to the Everton players that were there supporting their youngsters.
Hilarious.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Take it. Love it. Love the bay.
Yeah, that has tilted a lot of Everton.
I can imagine. Like, that is...
The first goal at Bramley Moore.
We're still... just still a bitch. Right. Done? You're delusional. You don't get a say anymore.
I'm hungry.
Right. Thanks again for listening to this latest episode of the Dub Sessions podcast. Hopefully you actually hear this one rather than last week's. We have changed our mic system. It might be better, it might be worse, but we're trying, and you cannot blame us for that. Correct?
Correct.
Make sure you leave a 5-star review, like, rating, share the pod with anyone that may want to listen to us. You can say Ben is an asshole as the review. That's absolutely fine.
James's hair is receding.
Why did you have to go deep? We'll move on for that. It's fine. We're still trying with socials, putting things out there. Make sure you engage, follow. Probably worth following WLFC because he's the most active on Twitter.
I have been last week.
Yeah. And yeah, let's look forward to back-to-back wins.
Back-to-back wins.
I might not be here for the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, shit! I need to sort something out.
So
I know we're doing next week.
You might not see a pod.
We'll do next week.
Are we?
Why won't we?
Because I'm travelling to Mexico.
Next Friday?
Yeah, but we've got to pack.
It takes an hour to record this.
We'll see. We'll see, folks.
It's pussy hole.
I've been James, the pussy hole.
I've been Ben. What did you call me?
The asshole.
The asshole.
And you've been listening to the Dub Sessions podcast. You'll never walk alone. We fucking will. See you directly.
See you directly.